Good afternoon. This is me, Jimmy McMillan, founder of the Rent is Too Damn High Party. I'm all wired up for a cause to touch an area where I was waiting for the opportunity for me to expand the movement before I address issues such as, but I think it's important that I mention it now so you can get a full picture of what we are all about. We're about self-understanding. Self-understanding and understanding both can be underlined. Self and understanding. Let me go back and then come forward real quick. Once upon a time, the Americas was not a great place for the so-called Negro to want to live because of the brutalness that was against him. So people began to pray. Once again, understanding falls under this category. People began to pray for change. You could say the prayers were answered, but change was right there because the people was not aware of executing the change. They did not understand the next step. One of the guidance of that next step is recognized by everyone. His name was Dr. Martin Luther King. Understanding change was never established, only by him, Martin Luther King. Not even his children can convey what he understood and what he was trying to do because they too do not understand. You have to be a very chosen person to understand what I'm about to say because I understood his message very clearly. March, picket, protest for change. That what was taking place would never take place again. But something happened. He spoke of the mountaintop, and he'd been there. No one understood what he meant. They all stood behind him without understanding the full message. I understood it clearly. But when he was assassinated at the top, when he was assassinated, the intent of the movement fell. No one to this day has been able to pick up that movement and move it forward for the things he was implementing. Martin Luther King, that is. They're still praying with no forward progress. Like fell down, can't get up. No forward progress because they wasn't trained. The Negro, that is, was not capable of going to the next step because you have to crawl before you walk, and they were never taught to crawl. All they were taught to do was pray. Sadly, Dr. Martin Luther King, life ended in the process of this strive, which today would have been completed. But people in the Negro community don't understand it. They're still praying. The makings of a movement and the changing of a movement is like steps you take. You walk or you step forward or you walk backwards, whichever way you go. It's a step. But when you take that step forward, progress has been made on the step you look back that you took. That's what his vision was. But how do you carry his vision to the next level? You don't carry it to the next level doing what has already been accomplished, praying and praying for what? In 2008, something happened again. The world could not see in the Negro community because no one was prepared, no one is capable. I don't care how rich you may be, in the Negro community, they simply do not understand what this message was. In 2008, another opportunity came about. Prayer, prayers was answered. But those in the Negro community and the world at large, where the brown folks are, did not understand or see it. And that was when the President Barack Obama was elected President of the United States. The world had a chance to come together. But those who pray all the time did not understand it and could not see. They knew something had happened by the person who was once soul in this country were now the president of this country. Those who prayed and prayed cannot see it because they are driven in ignorance by those called the pastors of the church who cannot see anything. Driven through ignorance, to ignorance, through ignorance, to ignorance by the pastors of the church who has no vision at all, who say they are praying, they too do not understand the power of the prayer that has been answered, but they simply do not know how to execute that prayer. Well, rent2damhigh.org, Gmail, damn rent party. If you don't understand it, I'll try to put the Gmail in the description because there's really basically nothing to talk about. But I will say this to you clearly. One man with a vision to send the world in a different direction of need, not even his children can see it. They speak about it, but they're ignorant of the cause. He was the chosen one with message and words that were not understood by all. You all heard it, but you did not understand it. The Rent is Too Damn High Party, we're here to bring this country together from the words and the struggle and the strive that he took. He, Dr. Martin Luther King. We're taking a different approach. Maybe this will get your attention. So far it hasn't. But a winner never quit and a quitter never win, and we're not going to stop trying. Thank you for listening. This is Jimmy McMillan of the Rent is Too Damn High Party.